back to the channel. I've got an unboxing video for you today that I'm super excited about. I somehow missed the announcement on this, or maybe it was announced sometime last year and I wasn't necessarily looking at lots of wrestling figures at that point in time. Things have changed and wrestling figures have taken over my office, but that's beside the point. This one I saw up for pre-order actually about a month ago. It really hasn't been that long, on Amazon, and I had to get it, and I've only got this far in the unboxing process. This came out of the big Amazon box, and this is the only hint I'm going to give. It's an Ultimate Edition. It is a fairly large box, and I feel like it's either the size or maybe a little bit bigger than the Coliseum Collection box. So, and yeah, see there? I covered up the barcode so you can't go get a sneaky hint before you finish the video. So anyways, we're going to get the ring set up and get this thing out. Can't wait to show you guys. All right, I've got this all set up to do this ultimate reveal, pun intended. So without further ado, I'm not gonna beat around the bush no more. I'm gonna pull this cardboard off of this box. I did pull down my Coliseum Collection box, and it is definitely bigger. So without any further ado, can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Man. So we have jaw-dropping debuts of 1990. This is from Survivor Series, which means we've got the Gobbledy Gooker. And of course, the debuting Undertaker. This is, let me tilt that a little bit so you can, or push it back. There you go. Oh man, this thing is nice. You got that old Survivor Series logo. Of course, there's your Ultimate Edition logo. So I did pull down this Coliseum Collection box, like I said. And let's see. It's a, oh, you can't quite see that. Let's see. I'm gonna try to be an excellent cameraman. All right, so it is a little bit taller. And let's do this. I'll push it all the way. It's level. Okay, there you go. Really? There. Now you can see it is a little bit wider. And when I turn them this way, you can definitely see a big difference. All right, we'll get this out of there. Let's continue on looking at this box. Back to the front, like we said, this is first time in the line for this figure. I don't know if they've already done an Ultimate Edition Undertaker that looks like that. It doesn't say first time ever, so I don't know. I know they've done Elite versions. I don't know if they've done Ultimates. On the side, I don't know why, but it's meant to turn on its side and say Gobbledy Gooker and Undertaker Ultimate Edition. Let's see what the other side looks like. Okay. We've got the Undertaker up here, the big Survivor Series logo. Awesome, awesome Survivor Series. Love Survivor Series. And Gobbledy Gooker, or Gooker, however you want to say it. And then here we have on the back, we've got, I'm going to bring that up closer here. We've got a picture of the Gobbledy Gooker. Survivor Series 1990 hatched two new WWE superstars, one from an egg and one from the grave. And then, of course, down here we've got all the logos for WWE, WWE.com, Mattel, the barcode, made in China, the safety stuff. So, show you the top here. Has the Survivor Series logo and the WWE logo. The bottom is just red. So, I think what I want to do now is actually just pop these out of here. I have no idea what it's going to look like on the inside. And then as we talk about each figure, I'll kind of give you the rundown and the story behind them. A short story, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And I'm going to show you what happens when I open the top. It's taped right there. Okay. So, all right. There we go. Got it like this, and I'm just going to, whoa, what is that? I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Here we have the Undertaker figure and the Gooker figure, and then this mystery box. Oh man, what am I getting into here? All right, so let's do this. Oh wow. Ooh, look at this. Man. Of course, we have the hat. We've got the old school look, the tie, the big coat. Okay, I'm going to set that off to the side. Pull this one out, because I have no idea what it's going to look like. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. I can't for the life of me figure this out why they would do this, but I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. All right. And, so I guess this is the egg. Let's see what. Okay, we got these two things in here as well. Set that. We got this little background thing, or you turn it this side and you got a brick wall. That's kind of cool. And there's two of those. So I'm gonna set those back in this box. Let's see. Oh boy. I think what we'll do is we'll start with the Gobbledy Gooker, and then we'll do the Undertaker last. So let me get set up to start actually getting these out of the boxes, and then we will start. All right. And as you can see, I've got him on the spinner. This is the Gobbledy Gooker. And just a little backstory there. I need this Mean Gene figure to go with him though. Wouldn't that be some craziness if he was in this box? I bet he's not though. I'm not going to get my hopes up. So quick backstory on this. So the egg that's in this other box over here was displayed at many WWE events to promote the debut of a new character. And the debut happened at Survivor Series 1990. Now, there was a lot of rumors back in the day on what this was all about. A lot of people thought, now you have to remember in 1990, we were not on Facebook and Twitter spreading rumors. That's not how it worked back then at all. The rumor was that inside the egg, when it opened, would be the debut of Ric Flair, leaving WCW and coming to WWF at the time, now WWE. Before he debuted as The Undertaker, Mark Calloway was worried that they were going to use the egg to debut him. But they didn't. He did debut the same night, obviously. That's why we have this set, as The Undertaker. Thank you, man. So a little bit more. The it was actually a wrestler inside this suit, and he was meant to actually wrestle a few times and really act as a mascot. Um, where was it? And so it's supposed to act as a mascot, sort of like the San Diego Chicken, except for WWE was going to have a turkey, and they were going to debut at Survivor Series, which always happens in November. And this particular one happened to air on Thanksgiving night. But the person inside was none other than Hector Guerrero. So let's see. So the way this worked is Mean Gene would approach the egg, and then he would hear turkey noises coming out of the egg, and Mean Gene called him the Gobbledy Gooker. It was booed. They tried to get him over, and it did not work, and the character was dropped very quickly. It was brought back several times over the years. And as you'll see when it gets turned around here, one of the Gobbledy Gooker's accomplishments is his career highlight is he was the 24/7 champion. Now, obviously, that was not Hector Guerrero in the suit when he was the 24/7 champion. There's been several others wear the suit. I think they even used it. They brought it back a few times to do random stuff with. But it was a failed gimmick in the heart of the gimmick times when it comes to WWF. It was all about gimmicks. So I'm going to stop talking about it and get him out of here. I will do the figure first, and then we will get into the mystery box over here. So let me just work a little bit of magic and and there we have the Gobbledy Gooker. He seems to be leaning a little bit. I'm gonna fix that. Ta-da! All right. So he is wearing the hands he's got on him are the ones we refer to as weapon holding hands. That's how I call them anyway. I don't know the technical term, but you can see they're kind of open. They're not closed fist, but they work where you could actually be swinging at somebody or holding something. So he did come with another set of hands because that's very much necessary. See if I can. Goodness. Here we go. That way they just look like that, and there's the other side. So, and he came with, that was not the sound of me dropping it. I don't care what you say. Came with an extra head, which makes him look like bearded almost. I don't know why it came with an extra head. I almost wonder if this is the head that was used later on when they reopened the character or reused it, and that this head is kind of the original, because you can see there's some differences. The mohawk or whatever you want to call it looks a little bit different. And of course, like I said, I already mentioned the beard. So I'm gonna bring him closer. I'm gonna show you these feet. Look at these feet, man. This is crazy. Underneath just regular looking wrestling boots. Kind of a rubbery type cloth on him. I don't know. It's pretty fun. I like him. So I'm going to keep it rolling, and I'm going to open this other box. We've got the mystery box here. Oh, I'll show you the tops and bottoms of his box here in a second. You know, they always have a saying on them, and his is no different. Okay, we've got this out of here. Goodness. All right. So, no, unfortunately, there's no Mean Gene pieces in here. Darn it. Okay. The question here is, they included this egg. Does he fit in it? And we're here to answer your questions. Okay. So, well, here, let me show you. We got 2 pieces here. Look like that. And then, Lord, this one's tied in there too. They got happy with the little tie downs on this one. All right. Now, ooh, it's in there good. Trying to make it, good Lord. Ta-da! I did not almost drop that. So we have a top piece and 2 side pieces for an egg. And before we continue playing with that, I am going to show you guys the box for the Gooker, where it has his sayings. They are nothing special, however, I will still show them. Put that back in here. Really would have been a hell of a nice surprise for that to come with Mean Gene. But all in due time, I'm sure it'll happen. Alright, so on the top it says Gobbledy, and on the bottom it says Gook. Let's see. I'll show these stats real quick. I didn't really go over the box too much. So, height 5'10", from a giant egg. His finisher is the Gobble Gobble, and career highlight is 24/7 champion. This is obviously the photo from his debut, and this is him and Mean Gene. Cool little picture there. Here. And now I'm going to see how this egg works. I'll show you the insides real quick. So you got peg holes on this one, and oh, okay, you got pegs and peg holes on both, on opposite sides. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright. There's that. We have the opening. And then, oh, that's kind of cool. Alright. I'm going to get him off there for a minute. Show you this. So there is a little finger spot there, just kind of where you can get leverage on it to open it. So I'll set that on there. That's pretty cool. I didn't know, I wasn't sure what to expect. Now let's see. We can do something like this. There's a good chance I may display that on my shelf just like that. I don't know if you can actually fit him in the egg with the egg closed, so I think your options are to display him next to the egg with it on top, with the top on, or standing inside the egg. There we go. I'll let the spinner do its job. All right. That's pretty cool. You know, if you grew up in that era and remember, there was a lot of awesome things that happened in that area, but there was also a lot of goofy gimmicks. And some of the gimmicks turned out good, some of them turned out bad. And this is kind of, I see this box set being the absolute worst and the absolute best to come out of that era. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it kind of feels that way. I honestly wouldn't even consider this. I guess the only reason we consider it a gimmick, a failed gimmick, is that they actually were planning on letting him wrestle, which, oh man, I don't know why that creative decision was made, but so I'm not going to worry about the hands. I will put the other head on him real quick. There we go. So here he is with the other head. Stick that in here and let him show that head off. I don't think it's a I don't know. It's a fun figure. I think it'll look cool somewhere up on my crowded shelf like that, but man. That's just wild though. And the good thing is he comes with a place to store his extra parts. Ta-da! I guess I could probably put that down in that side of the egg too, the top. I don't know. All right. So that's gonna do it for the Gobbledy Gooker portion of this video. I'll work a little bit more magic and we'll get the Undertaker up here. So just watch closely. Ta-da! All right, so we've got the Undertaker. This is the debut of the Undertaker. As you can see, I'm going to bring it closer. It even shows the Brother Love figure back there. Target exclusive figure, by the way, that just came out recently. Here we have a picture of the figure, as always, and here we have a picture of the Undertaker. So, little stats here. Height 6'10", from Death Valley. Finisher is the Tombstone or the Tombstone Piledriver. And career highlight is WWE Champion. Yeah, there's more highlights than can be listed on here. So I'm going to read the little thing, and I'll let you see it too. When the $1 Million Man introduced the world to the mystery member of his Survivor Series 1990 team, a massive man with dead eyes stalked to the ring. Chills of fear crawled up the spines of everyone in the WWE Universe. From that moment forward, all those who crossed paths with The Undertaker would rest in peace. Of course, we got Undertaker on the side. As we can see, he comes with extra hands, an extra head, hat, coat, and tie. Man. Undertaker on this side. All right. So I don't want to wait no longer. I'm ready to get him out of that box. This thing has got me super excited. I have been wanting an Undertaker figure in the collection. Now that I've got the original look, I'm going to be on the hunt for some other Undertaker figures. I do have a couple from the Elites, but you guys know how much I love the Ultimate Edition. So, I'm going to open him up. So just watch for some magic to happen. and it will go poof, 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 poof. There he is. All right. So as I was unboxing this, originally I said he came with one extra set of hands. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the coat. I'm making sure it's unfolded and everything where I can use it. He did not come with just one extra set of hands. Let me show you what he did have. This is came with these hands. And that's what we could see in the package. However, and I'm going to show you. It's just weird. I don't know how I missed all that. But down in the bottom corner there was more. But let me show you this first. It says the dead man. And whoop. That's my bad. And then rest in peace. That was on the top. So I'm going to put it back together real quick and see how I missed this. Alright, so right down here at this bottom corner, that's why, because it's barely showing, there was a lot more accessories that I didn't see. So we have two more sets of hands down there. One of them is a son of a biscuit. A gray set. These are the weapon holding hands. There you go. And a gray set of the exact same hand I just showed you. Where he's got. Alright, so he came with those hands like I was showing. Let me show them again just in case. I had something I had to edit out of the video, so I may have cut something out. It's these hands, which are really cool. And then the same hands like what's on him, but in gray. Hello. There we go. And these, which is really cool. So he has the cuffs, because his gloves back then were very long. So as you can see what's on him, he's got these black cuffs and black gloves. But yeah, the grays are what's about to happen. And we have the, go ahead and show this, classic Undertaker hat. Oh, so cool. Here is the tie. The hell is that? Oh. Yeah. That's kind of cool. It's actually got layers, so it actually is tied down. There you go, you can see that. And we have the duster jacket. Big, long, very cool. And this head, which I like a lot. So I am going to, I'm not going to go through every single different hand and arm configuration that I could, but I am going to put these, change him into everything I'm going to actually display him with. So, one more time, just a little bit of magic. And there we have it. This is how I will be displaying this figure up on my shelf. Looks incredible. I'll give you a close-up of the head that was on him real quick, but this is how it should look. I'm going to zoom in on that here in a second, but let me show you the head that came on him. Well, there's that. Kind of mean mugging a little bit. Butterfingers once again. But very cool. I really like it, but I like that head better. Damn, did I lose a hand too? Jeez. Guys, I've been struggling so bad today with dropping stuff. I don't know. There it is. That's ridiculous. Yep, I dropped a hand. Whew. All right, so this has got the gray gloves that match the gray kind of boot covers he's got on. Got the gray cuffs on to make it, because they're long gloves that come up to about here ish, I guess halfway up the forearm. Got the iconic hat, which is just no better look. Wow. Now, what I would love to see is the other version of this Undertaker, where he's got the gloves and stuff are purple instead of the gray, and I would like to have the one where he wore the mask. So he wore a like Phantom of the Opera style mask due to I think it was an orbital bone injury, and it was a protective mask. But I'm going to bring him in close so you could kind of get a good close view of that face. Oh, that made him look cross-eyed there. There you go. Yeah. And I like these hands. That's just too good. I'm so excited to finally have an Ultimate Edition Undertaker. Like I said earlier in the video, I do have 2 different Elite Undertaker figures. However, you guys know how I feel about the Ultimate Edition figures. They are my favorites. I love them too much. I have very many of them. I'm sorry, I just got caught off guard. I looked over at my shelf, and Kenny Omega has taken a dive. He's been fighting me all day, guys. Dude, if you don't stay where you're supposed to be. Sorry for the interruption. Back to the Undertaker. Oh, God. That flag's been giving me trouble, too. So, since how my office is falling down and going crazy here, I'm going to set up here real quick for an outro. So I will put them both figures on here. Don't like that. Not centered. Better. All right, guys. So before anything else falls apart in my damn office, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this set. I really like it. I probably should love the Undertaker figure, and I don't know. Shouldn't be near as excited about the Gobbledy Gooker, but hey, I am, because I love wrestling, and if you watch the channel, you know that already. And if you love wrestling too, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. The Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is on all of them and is on live every Sunday, except for special occasions, on YouTube and Facebook as of right now. We're still waiting to get the options on Instagram and Twitter, and we will expand that and be live on more platforms coming soon. But make sure on the YouTube channel you are subscribed and turn on the notification bells, so you'll get notified of all of our other content besides just the podcast. We have action figure unboxings, we do trading cards, and we do gaming now. We've got all kinds of unbelievable. We've got all kinds of gaming videos coming up. All types of other unboxings, and a lot of other cool stuff coming. So make sure you're subscribed so you'll know, and you'll get all those notifications on when all that comes out. Thank you once again for watching. Gladiator out.